Now Gordon on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Face mask. Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Mahomes going to throw, and that is caught for an AFC touchdown from 4 yards out. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
Myers connects on the PAT. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? You ready?
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Open here, Adam Thielen. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Ertz over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. To throw is Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the NFC able to get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple of extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Shotgun snap to Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And now running right through it. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the AFC. 69 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, possession switches hands. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Breeze now. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC first.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
We mentioned the history of this game, the Pro Bowl. Of course, for many folks our age, the Pro Bowl always meant a trip to Hawaii. You know, they held it there from 80 till 09, and again for a handful of years in this decade before the last 3 being here in Orlando.
And there's something to be said, no doubt about it, for getting to go to Hawaii. Imagine being named a Pro Bowler and going home and telling your family, we're headed to Hawaii for a vacation. But think about going to Orlando, especially if you've got kids. All the theme parks, all the great things to do, plus not nearly as long a flight no matter where you come from in the United States. I think it's a big deal and a good thing to have it here in Orlando.
Credit the tackle to the Texans middle linebacker, Benardrick McKinney.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there of 22.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. Here's Breeze to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the NFC able to draw a bit closer.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They find some open field here. And a juke this time. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Mahomes going to throw it here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Mahomes to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw. Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He's back to throw, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory.
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.